I'm going to be going over the best budget cards right now in Season 5 of NBA 2K23 My Team. Just some really good budget cards for like super cheap 5 to 10,000 MT that you guys should be picking up if you're looking to build a budget team or just want to know the best budget cards in the game that are super budget. And then if you guys want to like, you know, some like kind of more expensive budget cards that are in that like 15 to 25,000 MT range, I'll just be going over those two price ranges and telling you guys the best budget cards in Season 5 right now. So the first cards I do want to talk about, like I said, are going to be all under 10,000 MT. And the first card I do want to talk about is going to be this Lance Stephenson card. He's around like 10,000 MT, maybe a little bit lower, like I think around 9. Actually, he's actually a lot lower than that. He's like 7,500 MT, which is a really good price tag for this Lance Stephenson card. He is basically somewhat on the same level as a card like that Galaxy Pete Maravich. I don't think he's better than Pete because Pete's got like a way better jump shot, but he's going to be a 6'5" point guard and just all around really nice at the point guard spot, having an 89 3 ball, 87 mid range with a 90 driving dunk as well. So good to go into the basket. He can handle the ball pretty nicely with a 94 ball handle. A very solid all-around defender, having an 85 block, 88 steal, 91 perimeter, and an 88 interior defense. Also a super good rebounder for your point guard, having a 92 offensive and a 94 defensive. And then for a guy who's 6'5", he is pretty fast with 93 speed, 93 acceleration, with a 92 speed with ball. And then badge count wise, he's got 10 Hall of Fame badges and 33 on gold. Hall of Fame badges, he's got like bully, fast switch, posterizer, slithery, claim breaker, quick first step, challenger, and rebound chaser as well. So first kind of budget card for under 10,000 MT is 1000% going to be the Lance Stephenson card. Another just, you know, decent budget cards like Dion Waiters is not bad at point guard. I personally like Lance a little bit more than Dion, but if you're looking for another really cheap point guard, I think Dion Waiters is pretty solid. CJ Miles, I think there's some better shooting guards that we'll talk about here in a second, but I do think CJ Miles is definitely not that bad. There's just so many good budget cards in this new highlight reel drop. It definitely was one of the better, you know, budget content drops that we've gotten in a while. But talking about some other cards for under that 10,000 MT range, first guy I definitely want to talk about is going to be this Diamond Claxton card. Amazing power forward and center for like just under that 10,000 MT range, because I would say like anything under 10,000 is like super budget in the game. I mean, these cards are so cheap and super good for their value. Like if you compare Claxton to even a card like a Walker Kessler, he's going to be 6'11" at the power forward or the center position. And then stats wise, he's got an 85 3 ball, 89 mid range, 95 driving dunk, also does have an 86 ball handle. Like if you compare him to Walker Kessler, he's low-key better stats and badges wise. He's got a 98 block, 95 interior defense, also having a 94 steal and an 88 perimeter. Speed wise, he's also faster than Walker Kessler, having 84 speed, 84 acceleration with an 80 speed with ball. So you can't really get confused by the tier and think that, oh, Walker Kessler is a Galaxy Opal, he's going to be much better than a Diamond Nicholas Claxton. That can't be farther from the truth, because Claxton is low-key better, at least at the power forward position. You know, Walker Kessler can't play power forward, but even at center, I don't think it's a crazy debate to make, you know, Claxton could be better than a guy like Walker Kessler. So if you're looking for a really good budget big man, I think Claxton is definitely going to be that guy. Some other really good cards are going to be in this flash promo, like Jonathan Kuminga is a very solid small forward, doesn't have the greatest jump shot, but is really good at slashing to the basket and is a very solid defender. And then Jaden McDaniels, he's 6'9" at small forward, has the Curry slide, and he can move really nicely at the small forward position. So not really the biggest fan of this card just because of his jump shot, but if you guys are looking for another really good budget small forward, obviously Jaden McDaniels is going to be your go-to guy. But I feel like for the small forward position, if you're really looking for a budget guy under 10,000 MT, I feel like you should look no further than this Pink Diamond AK-47 card. He is such a good defender for under 10,000 MT. I think for his value wise, like for his price, I do think he's the best defender in the game. He's going to be a power forward, small forward, 6'9", which is a really good height for that small forward position. And the only stat you really need to look at for AK is going to be his defensive stats. He's got a 97 block, 97 steal, 96 perimeter, and a 94 interior defense. Also having like 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and an 89 speed with ball. He's got 10 Hall of Fame badges, including clamp breaker, quick first step, anchor, challenger, clamps, glove, interceptor, menace, off ball pass, and post lockdown as well. So if you guys are looking for some super good, you know, super cheap budget cards for under 10,000 MT, the guys that I would look at is Pink Diamond AK, Claxton, you know, Jaden McDaniels, Jonathan Kuminga, like I said, Claxton. RJ Barrett is also another really good card. I'm not sure if he's under 10,000 MT. I was going to kind of include him in the next kind of, you know, 15 to 25,000 MT range. But yeah, RJ Barrett, he'll be our first guy to talk about next. That's like in the next kind of budget range. Like these are obviously going to be still really good budget cards for about 15 to to 25,000 MT, just going to be a little bit more expensive. So if you guys are looking for some really good, super cheap budget cards, like I said, cards like Claxton, Jonathan Kuminga, Jaden McDaniels, AK, those guys, Lance Stevenson, CJ Miles, Dion Waiters, those are going to be your go-to guys. But now talking about some a little bit more expensive budget cards, guys that are around like 15 to 20,000 MT, I think RJ Barrett is such a good shooting guard. He's got a great jump shot. He's 6'6" at the 2 and just plays solid defense. Good to slash into the basket with a 95 driving dunk. He's got really good defensive stats, like 86 block. I think he's got like a 90 steal, 92 perimeter, and like an 84 interior defense. So just all around, RJ is going to give you good defense and does have a really good jump shot. I mean, TJ Warren, I would say away from this card, he's super expensive and really not that good at the small forward position. But some other really good budget cards for that 15 to kind of 20,000 MT range is going to be this pink diamond Cam Reddish. I think he probably is the new best budget card in the game, especially for his price tag. He's only about 20,000 MT, and now you can actually find him for a little bit cheaper. He's starting to go down in price. He was like 30,000 MT, but now you can find him for like 15 to 18,000 MT, kind of somewhere in that price range. And he's going to be a really good shooting guard. Being 6'8" at the 2 is super nice to have, and he's got a great jump shot, 93 pointer, 88 mid-range, good to slash into the rim with a 95 driving dunk and a 90 ball handle. Defensively wise, I mean, for a Cam Reddish card, he's actually going to be a very solid defender, having a 95 steal, 80 block, 88 perimeter, and an 82 interior defense. And then he's also fairly fast as well. For a card who's 6'8", he's got 93 speed, 93 acceleration, and an 89 speed with ball. Then he's also got 10 Hall of Fame badges, including limitless takeoff, posterizer, catch and shoot, corner specialist, limitless range, clamp breaker, quick first step, clamps, glove, off ball pass, like tons and tons of good Hall of Fame badges. And then another really good budget card from this highlight reel drop is going to be the James Wiseman, kind of around the same price as Cam Reddish, a little bit cheaper. I think he goes for like 12 to 15,000 MT, somewhere in that price range, around the same price as like an RJ Barrett, and he's just going to be a really good all-around center. He's kind of just like a better Claxton card in my opinion. They both don't have great jump shots, but Wiseman's going to be 7 foot and basically does everything you would want at the center spot. He's got 85 3 ball, 86 mid-range, can finish around the rim with a 90 standing dunk, 90 driving dunk, very good all-around defender, good rebounder, super quick as well with 88 speed, 88 acceleration, and an 86 speed with ball. So if you guys are looking for a really good budget center or power forward, I think definitely James Wiseman is going to be your go-to guy, probably the new best budget center or power forward in the game right now. Another really good budget card I do want to talk about, I mean, there's a couple. I do think from the Radiant set, Danny Advia, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is going to be super expensive, but usually on a Friday drop, you can find him for about 20,000 MT. Right now, he's going for about like just over 29, maybe 30,000 MT right now. But like I said, on Fridays, you can find him for like 20,000 MT if we do get a really good point guard, because last Friday from the highlight reel drop, we got like Gary Payton and Lance Stevenson, and Denny went as low as like 15 to 20,000 MT. So he's another really good budget card, kind of for that price range. Same thing with cards like, Pascal Siakam. He went all the way down to like 20,000 MT on Friday, and he's another really good small forward that you guys can definitely add to your squad. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be all of the best, budget cards in season 5 right now. Dino's a little bit too expensive. I think he's up to like 35,000 MT. He was like as low as 25k, but now he is a little bit more expensive. MPJ honestly could be considered as a budget card because he's only like 20 to 25,000 MT. So if you guys are looking for a really good offensive small forward, I think MPJ is definitely going to be your go-to guy. But let me know in the comment section down below if I did miss any really good budget cards. But I do think, in my opinion, these are all of the really good budget cards you'd be buying right now in season 5. Whether you're looking for super budget cards that are like 5 to 10,000 MT, or if you're looking for a little bit more expensive budget cards that are like 15 to 20, these are going to be all of the best budget cards in my team right now. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.